typically the way door frames are designed. Like, you're not gonna die under the door frame.
Niggas is poor, bro. You know how much a wood table costs
About to
nowadays?
say, get under the steel table.
I was thinking about that. Like,
Get under a table for safety?
Yeah.
Yo,
Like,
get in the
yeah,
oven, nigga.
Don't get under the IKEA
About to
table.
say, yeah,
You're not
like-
gonna make
Yeah, Wayfair.
don't got what you need.
Oh, man.
A blacksmith made this table for me. It's pure iron. Like, shit is steel and
You
iron.
feel me?
But, yo, this shit right here can support metric ton. You ain't got to worry about any earthquake.
You get under the IKEA table, you might just go to bed and wake up with your ancestors.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5, see it.
Right?
7, 8, 9.
Getting money still all the damn time.
To the village.
Why you laughing? Why you laughing? It just dawned on you this nigga's back from suspension, right? It really just
Suspension.
It really just clicked.
Yo!
The
Nah,
disrespect.
it's just great to have you back, man.
Did
Love
you
it.
like I never left?
Like you never left.
Did you learn anything?
Did I learn anything? I'm me. I
Yeah,
am
well,
anything.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
I am anything.
This guy, 2
Learn
thumbs. I could be anything.
It's just me, myself, and I.
Clearly, he needs another week. In the first 50 seconds, he managed to say some shit nobody knows what he's talking about. Mumble and avoid answering the direct question.
Did I mumble?
It's okay.
Talking to the people.
Yeah, we talking to the people,
It's good
man.
to be back.
You waiting for him to answer?
Nah. We here.
Yeah,
they
right?
Here. They hear me. We don't hear them. Not supposed to. Not your time to talk.
Type shit.
Listen.
Type shit. I was
Listen.
excited. You ready to
You know
pod, yo.
Talk to me.
He about to step on all my sentences. I can
Stop.
feel it. I can feel it. This nigga's in a tizzy right now.
Yo. Nah.
Pay attention.
How we feeling today?
I was way more optimistic before the mics cut on.
Oh, nah, because you thought I wasn't here.
Yo.
I'm here.
Yo. Yeah, we all here, baby.
I can't tell. You niggas is asleep.
Nah, we up, baby. We up. We came to pod. We definitely came to pod.
Okay.
You feel me?
What that hoodie say? What the hoodie say?
Wait, what? Type shit. Type shit, right? Viewers, listeners.
It says dripping melanin.
Let them know. Pause.
That shit fire, right? See the Naruto font?
Yeah, the font. This font is what got me. I'm not
Exclusive.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's clean.
Type shit.
But we lit.
Right?
Man, all right.
Yep.
It's going to be an interesting episode, y'all.
Nah,
gonna
OD.
be-
It has to be.
A very
So
interesting
much
episode.
The world's spinning.
Yeah. That's what it does.
Cali came to New York.
That's what it does.
Yo! Nah. Yeah, it's definitely
Okay.
gonna be this. This is gonna be it. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
All right, yo,
Right?
welcome to episode 208 of the Venture Clan podcast. I'm your host, Av Campbell, that motherfucking nigga, the bar guy, 8 guy, young Aristotle.
Yo, it's your boy Buck the World, aka Toot, live the freaking naughty venture, yeah, the nasty one.
And in the back, we got
Dave is here, man. Don't forget the comma.
Because the comma stands for.
What you thought?
I thought-
I'm still me.
I
I'm
thought-
still
I get-
fucking me, man. Get your shit together. What the comma stand for?
it's the
Talk to
second
the
write up
people.
is usually when niggas get their shit together at work. The first one,
Right
the first one is when they be
here.
like, nah, this just some bullshit.
Yeah,
But the-
yeah, you know.
The second one is when they be like, oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
the first one you complain to the coworkers. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
can you believe this? Like, yeah,
HR don't work for y'all.
The second one is when it's like,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. Maybe
let me get
now.
it together. let me get it all together.
Sitting there over here again and slap the shit out of him.
Yeah, man. Hella.
Man.
Hella.
You said you gonna slap shit at HR?
Yeah, let them know. Don't
You
coat that
HR,
ball.
you laughing? That's funny. You gonna let us slap you in front of your son? You HR nigga laughing so hard. Like,
Yo,
Like, it's me, I'm niggas.
That's hella funny. That's hella funny.
No, we don't promote violence. You know, don't put your hands on HR. That's not smart.
Yo,
You will get sued. It's all jokes, guys.
Right?
If you was the HR department at a company, right?
Yeah.
And an employee came and slapped the shit out of you.
That's immediate. Like we.
Are you still
You
doing
getting
HR
asked
work? I was about to say,
You
still
getting
HR? Or you just
I
didn't?
mean, I'm gonna still be HR after you feel me. I wash you up. It'll still be HR. It's like, you feel me? It'll be easier for me to be like, oh, you see how like niggas came in here and just tried to slap HR. Like, HR don't play that shit. Like, nah, y'all niggas are stupid, yo.
He just came in here and tried to slap the HR.
HR don't play that shit.
So don't look at HR. HR can't save you.
You feel me? Like, yo.
Oh, yeah, no, it's going to be a good day.
As it should.
Where we going with these weekly highlights?
Right. Weekly highlight. Let's see. Last night, my fucking bathroom sink decided to erupt.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like fucking.
What?
I guess our bathroom sink is tied to the kitchen sink of our neighbor. So like, I don't know. They must have been doing some shit in their
like a forced
apartment
air type of thing?
Something. Yeah, honestly, because
sounds
it's
like-
backing
'cause you
up
can't
in
do that.
our fucking
It was shooting
bathroom.
out,
Nah,
or
it was just like rising
rising up?
and lowering. So around like, I'll say around 11, it did it the first time. 11 p.m. All right, cool. But it didn't like overflow or anything. It goes down. It's just like all this nasty shit in the sink now.
Yeah.
Because it looked like they're
Yeah.
putting food in their like kitchen sink or something. or something.
So it's just the riser got stopped up, and now once it hits the level where it stopped, it's just sending the water back up.
Send
so
the water
everybody
back
above
up.
you.
Boom.
Wait, so their kitchen sink was coming out your bathroom sink?
Nah,
Basically.
he was getting everything from upstairs in his bathroom sink.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
niggas is wilding up. All right, so that shit starts
crazy.
again at like midnight. Oh, we hear the like,
The gurgling.
yeah.
Oof.
All right, cool. We get up because we already know it's doing the most. Oh, the shit is like now it's overflowing. Now
Oh,
it's
now
overflowing in the
overflowing is
bathroom.
wild.
Oh, we gotta call these niggas.
Now you
Oh,
got SpaghettiOs and Brussels sprout
Bro,
leaf.
fucking
everything.
12 a.m. right now. The niggas is like, yo, I'm the only guy on duty. It's supposed to be. I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be at the other place. Da da da. I'm the only
Thanks
guy on
for your
duty.
life story.
I'ma come when I'm available. The dude don't come. We have to stay
you
up and wait for this
available?
nigga. He don't come till like 3 in the morning. Comes at 3 in the morning. All right, cool. By that time, the shit kind of like fixed itself. So it's like just all this fucking dirty ass water all over the place. We cleaning that shit up.
I'd have
He
made
comes-
that nigga mop. I ain't gonna hold
Bro, like, oh, we
Yeah,
clean that
y'all
shit
hot,
up. He's
'cause
like,
it's
yo,
bedtime.
listen, the best thing I could do is, because he had to go get like the channel locks to turn this shit. So he's like, yo, I turned this shit here. I'm gonna go upstairs and start to see like what the fuck is going on with them. Yo, best case scenario, somebody comes back at like 8:15. And we'll try to like figure out what the fuck is going on. They wind up having to like snake the fucking sink, scratch the fucking inside of the sink, something crazy. Like
yeah.
shit
That-
looks
'cause they use the
disgusting,
real snake.
dirty floor all over the place. That shit was like madness.
A
Madness.
hell of a night.
Yeah, man.
This was last night?
Yeah. This 11 to 3. I'll say around like 4. I kind of got back to sleep around like 4ish.
Shout out to you getting to work on time too.
The show don't stop, baby.
You know-
Not because of that dumb shit. But yeah, that was crazy.
He
That was
didn't want to
crazy.
go to HR.
You heard what HR doing in there?
He had to wash himself up.
Ain't clean behind your ears or nothing. But
Pause. Don't touch me.
But yeah, yo. So that was my highlight, man. Mad inconvenient. And but shout out to the guy, to the maintenance guy who came, because when he came, he wasn't being a asshole or anything like that.
Yeah.
Even though it was 3 in the morning, because I'm sure that was like a headache for him too. Plus, he was the only guy when he wasn't even supposed to be at work. So I would have been tight in his shoes. I'd have been tight like, damn, I ain't
y'all
supposed to
not
be here.
even-
This whole fucking bathroom flooded. Like, man, I gotta go upstairs. This is retarded. So. You know, life, but we rise. What about y'all? How we looking?
My weeks have been crazy, busy, but way more controlled. Like different businesses going at this point, and the project picked up. I'm like operating 2 roles at one time, so I'm responsible for the field and administrative stuff. That's incredible. Doing crazy monthly reports, 30-page joints. It almost felt like homework.
Almost.
But beyond that, like some pluses for the week is new clients on board, really getting used to this brand development stuff.
Right.
And brought in the juice shop. That was a beautiful thing. Looking forward to how that grows. Just trying out some new marketing campaigns, having a good time.
Having a good time. All right, man.
They gave us like 17 highlights.
Yeah. It's supposed to be one, but we're gonna let it.
I breeze through it. Like I'm getting it done out here.
But it's not necessarily a time limit on the highlights.
Yeah.
It's more of a quantity limit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Life is good, man.
Life is good.
Life is good.
LG.
By design.
Yeah. What about you, man?
I'm about to meet HR.
See this nigga trying to come in here.
Help that man.
You feel me?
That nigga's about to have a one-on-one.
Weekly highlight. Doing a lot. God damn, I be doing mad shit. I would say my weekly highlight is we did a content shoot, and some way or another I fucked the footage up, so we had to go and redo it. And the highlight of that is that the second time around we actually got way more stuff done. We got way more creative and way more quality content. So now we're just in the editing process of that, which is coming along nicely. I got to get a standing desk, but outside of that, we lit. That's my highlight. New content coming for y'all. So
Type shit.
Limit out.
Flood the algorithm.
You feel me? Limit out now.
Right now.
Limit out now.
Right now.
Limit out now.
Stream right now.
I'm saying
Limit out now.
ventureklan.com.
That shit. Type shit. All right, boys. What's going on in the world? What's up?
So much, man. Break out.
My man's could come on here and sing, but he can't do the come on, man.
Motherfucker said, do your
Nigga
job.
fucked up my train of thought. That's why I'm looking at this nigga like what, nigga?
We do what we do. You know what I'm saying? We do
Yeah.
what we do.
Nah, keep it interesting.
We had to jump this nigga. And not even because we need to, just because we want to. Like,
What's beef? Yeah, I don't know. We're talking about rap beef and shit, right? I don't know. But subscribe to the YouTube channel while you're here. And hit that notification bell because our name ring bells. You feel me? You get all your music, all your podcasts, all that fire content right here at the YouTube.
all right, we can start with shit that affected everybody, I guess. We had an earthquake in New York on Friday.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah. What was it? 4.7, 4.8
4.8.
magnitude.
New York to Boston.
Yeah. I heard Philadelphia got some of that, and Connecticut as
Jersey
well, a little bit too. So
Surprisingly, no Dykeman.
even earthquakes ain't trying to be. I mean,
Yeah.
it's hookah and spaghetti and vibes over there. You can't go over there just shaking shit up. Hey, get out! Hey! You feel me? You
Hey, you got the hookah in my spaghetti. You got the spaghetti in my hookah.
Hey! Let's
There's
just smoke the
something on
hookah spaghetti. Like,
Let's just eat the spaghetti hookah.
Mira. Here, Nino. But yeah, yo, where were you when the earthquake hit? Right, I was at work. I thought so. Where I work at, I'm on like the second floor. So there's like a basement or a ground level floor. I guess it's a basement. The second floor is technically like in between ground level and like 2 stories. Shit starts. So when it starts, I'm thinking, yo, what the fuck are they doing? It's nothing but senior citizens down there. What the fuck are they doing that's shaking the room like this? Oh, it lingers for a little while. So now I'm thinking, like, is this an earthquake? It's a fucking earthquake today? Oh, no, niggas got like 1,000 things going on. They ain't got no time for no fucking earthquake. And then it stops. So I'm like, all right, maybe that was me. I was bugging. But the room shook a little bit. Everybody in the entire building, nah, I ain't feel nothing. There's only one other person that felt it, and she was just like, "Yo, like, I come upstairs. Oh, no one believes me. No one believes me. I was in the basement. I'm like, yo, it was an earthquake. Something happened. Everybody like, nah, I ain't feel it. Come upstairs. Nah, yeah, definitely felt it. Across the street, oh, everybody in the building felt it. All the residents felt it. We had to go check on them, like do like a little like an emergency alert. Oh, hey, you guys are okay. Da da da. So very interesting. Very interesting. Social media blew up afterwards. It's New York. You don't expect an earthquake to hit. So
Nah. I was at work as well. I was in the hospital. I was in a meeting discussing this work activity with one of my coworkers, and the room started shaking. So I'm like, all right, well, what's happening today that the room could shake? And I said, oh, they're putting the crane up next to the building to deconstruct another crane. Just some crazy activity. Like, oh, that could be something. Shit start shaking and motherfucker on the meeting like, yo, you feel that? I'm like, nigga, you in Brooklyn. What are you talking about? Why are you saying do I feel that in real time? Wait, I'm like, your room shaking? And he like, yeah. I'm like, oh shit, we have an earthquake. All right, cool. Like I can relax now because it stopped. It wasn't like, oh, we picking up.
yeah, nah.
So when it stopped, I'm like, all right, cool. I hear everybody on the floor. Yo, y'all felt that? Y'all felt that? Everybody running in the window looking to blame the other job. Like, look, this great shit is crazy. Like, it was an earthquake, guys.
Relax.
It was in Brooklyn.
Relax.
Like, it's obviously from Brooklyn to here. So I make the calls and I'm like, yo, everybody good? Nah, we ain't feel nothing. No way. I know this shit was in Brooklyn, so how you ain't feel? All right, fine, whatever. Let me walk out the office. They already getting the alerts on the map talking about, yeah, earthquake was in Boston and went straight to. I'm like, how you run to Boston that fast? Like,
Yeah. Through the earth.
Yeah,
you were just here with us.
definitely.
No, I was in my car. I'm sitting downtown. I'm on Varick and Houston. I'm literally just in the car on my phone. I get out the car, and this is crazy too. I get out the car, and I didn't even realize that there's nobody outside. Like it was like not a single nigga outside. I'm like, but I'm not paying attention because I'm not here to talk to nobody anyway outside.
Right.
I get to like my job's building. My mom texts me and my brother like, yo, like y'all okay? Like everybody's safe. So I'm like, oh, like yo, she's mad dramatic. Like, come in the building, the doorman's like, yeah, my wife said the whole house was shaking, but I don't fuck with this doorman anyway. So just he's talking to somebody who's hearing his voice. I'm like, this bitch ass nigga over here. He's talking about some shit. Come out the elevator. Now I'm in the elevator looking. I see niggas talking about an earthquake. I'm like, when the fuck did we have an earthquake? Like just now? Come in the office. The front desk dude for my job, he's like, yo, what's going on, boss? Da da da. I'm like, yeah, yo, I heard it was an earthquake. He's like, yeah. I'm down the hallway. It's like this lady. I've never seen this lady there, but I know she worked there because you can't get in here if you don't work here and be in this specific area.
Definitely.
So somebody was like, yo, Av, you felt that? I'm like, nah, like I didn't feel nothing. I'm like, maybe I got to start paying more attention to my surroundings. Random lady comes up, yeah, because like I was in my team's meeting and da, da, da. I'm just like, whoa.
Right?
Okay. This is not our 9/11. Like, this is not going to bring us together. Like,
definitely not.
They was like, yeah, everything in here was shaking. Da da da. Oh, all right. Well, I'll see y'all later. Like,
Yeah. And it was like, I wouldn't even say it was like well, at least where I was at, it wasn't like a major shake. It was enough for me to confuse it with what's happening downstairs. Like, what the fuck are they doing downstairs? They doing like a river dancing or something? I'm trying to think, like, what the fuck, what's the activity today?
And remember I told y'all, if you felt the earthquake, that means you a shaky nigga, so.
Yeah, I seen that. That was a funny post.
So
yeah,
only 2 people at your site felt that. So
yeah,
it's
well,
good to know y'all got some.
Everybody else is
there.
like, I don't know. I honestly can't explain it. I have no idea. I don't know. That was weird because when you go across the street, it's like, oh, the entirety of the building was like, yo, to the point where the CEO was telling us, oh, we have to go check on the residents. Make sure
they shaky over there.
Yeah, make sure they're crying.
I know my email was shaking the fuck up. I'll tell you that. Like the amount of alerts I got, like, oh yeah, double check the site. You gotta like write the daily to reflect that nothing went wrong. This was the type of event that occurred. And then now DOB is sending out alerts to everybody saying, hey, if you know your building ain't holding up the best and it wasn't on this, you're not on your A game with maintaining your building, do some checks because
we just had an earthquake.
And you ain't built for this. Like,
That's a
ain't
good
go for this
point.
at all.
I didn't even think of it like that, where
Nah,
it's like,
you
oh,
definitely-
older buildings and shit. Like,
older buildings.
you have to check to see if them
buildings
shit
that
is
are
okay.
under construction. It's like, hey, we're not even prepared for the design load, let alone shit that we don't design for over here.
Yeah.
The earthquake. So it's like, oh yeah, lot to watch out, guys.
It's the last thing you expect to hear
look at
about
your
New York
side,
City.
Look at the highway on the side. You know, that wall is holding back all them rocks that they cut through. Check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? So what
Oh
happened
man,
with the
that'd be
bridge?
fucking terrible. I seen a video of like an actual rock slide and
Yo, what?
devastating. Like, yeah, fuck that car completely up. Like, that was crazy. So
Nah, you don't want to be a part of that.
yeah, New York City's not used to that. I've seen a lot of like memes and shit on the internet talking about like, yo, that's a West Coast thing. You know, they got
Right.
earthquakes and shit. Oh, we're not supposed to have earthquakes and shit over here.
I seen a meme that said, Mayor Eric Adams deployed 1,000 police officers into the subways to arrest the earthquake.
Shit, you can almost believe. Like,
Yeah.
that sounds like him.
Dumb
like,
as hell.
yeah,
Like,
that definitely sounds like New York City right now. Like trying to get that
And that was
done.
the other part. I was like, yo, what are you going to do? You going to yell earthquake and then do what? You can't say run after that.
Yeah. You just start shooting randomly at the ground, I guess.
You start doing my own thing.
Yeah. Definitely. I think the last one that hit New York was a couple years ago, more than like 7 at least. I remember my mom calling me about it, like, "Oh, we just
last
had an
one was way
earthquake."
worse than that.
Yeah. Like, and that one, the like
The
actual
buildings
shit
moved.
in like the house was like on the floor and shit like that.
I don't remember that one either.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's good for you.
Yeah. You know,
Shit was real.
posted up in the threshold. Yo, if y'all was in the threshold,
Yeah, been shaky. That's crazy.
if you was in the house in the threshold, you feel me, at the earthquake.
Yeah, what?
You know what I mean?
Nah, but I hope people are fully aware of what you should do in the event of an earthquake. You know, make sure you got some
Yeah,
sturdy.
I heard
make sure
people
you have
talking about that.
You need to have a sturdy desk in your house, something that if you go under it and something falls on it, that's like a member of the building. You don't
Get
get
crushed.
Yeah,
to
you
death.
know, because that's the main thing. You want to get under something, go into a door frame, because typically the way door frames are designed, like you're not gonna die under the door frame.
Niggas is poor, bro. You know how much a wood table costs
About to
nowadays?
say, yeah, get under the steel table.
Thinking about that,
To
like,
get
yo,
under a table for safety?
Yeah.
Yo,
Like,
get in
yeah,
the
dude.
oven, nigga.
Bro.
don't get under the IKEA
About to
table.
say, yeah,
you're not
like-
gonna make
Yeah, Wayfair.
don't got what you need.
Oh, man.
A blacksmith made this table for me. It's pure iron. Like shit is steel and
You feel
iron.
me?
But yeah, this shit right here
Nah.
can support metric ton. You ain't got to worry about any earthquake.
You get under the IKEA table, you might as well just go to bed and wake up with your ancestors.
Yeah, you about to
Come
talk
on,
to
baby.
God.
Come
You about
on,
to talk
baby.
to
Why'd
God.
you get under the table, baby?
As soon as you get under the table, your grandma reach out to you to take you from under the table. It's
What
over.
that nigga name?
It's
Patrick
over now.
Swayze?
It's come and ghost your ass. It's over now.
don't go to the light.
Like, yo, earthquake, man.
And get in the door frame. Get in
Yeah.
the door frame. Everybody got a door frame.
Earth,
feel me?
Earth still doing new shit. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to that.
Like
Keeping it
Ab said,
interesting.
You know who told you I don't do that?
Who told you I don't do
You feel
that?
me? Like, yeah,
Listen,
right.
nah, we don't. They don't do earthquakes on the East Coast. Earthquake.
Watch this. Hold my beer. Hold my beer, bro.
Fucker
Like,
said I was shucking job.
Just because I didn't don't mean I don't.
No, just because you ain't see it. You ain't been here.
yeah,
You feel me?
that was wild, man.
Yeah,
That
y'all
was
stay
wild.
safe and use natural disasters to jump in people's
Facts.
DMs. Like
There you go.
I seen that last thing I'll say. I seen that they're about to start doing unemployment earthquake insurance benefits.
What?
I seen that. It was like you know how like they
They
got the
gonna find a way
unemployment
to hide some
website.
money.
Yeah.
On the unemployment website, there was a tab like, look into unemployment earthquake insurance benefits.
So if you're
Da, da, da.
unemployed because of the earthquake,
I didn't look into it. I didn't look into it any further than that.
Oh, we
But,
don't know what that means.
Yeah, it could mean like, if you're unemployed, apply for the earthquake insurance benefit. Or it could mean like, if you need insurance because you're not working
So it's
because of
just
the
like,
earthquake.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go, right?
Yo, make sure you get your Super Robot Monkey team hype before it's go. Insurance earthquake program premium. What?
Yo,
Don't forget the premium. You gotta get the premium.
Gotta get the premium.
Son.
We got ad-free Super Robot Monkey team hype before it's go earthquake insurance unemployment premium.
This shit 97.
Sandwich. Hold the mayo.
Bro, I said nah, not after
Immediately
yeah,
after.
like immediately after.
So y'all
like,
had this shit like
son.
you know what I mean? Bylaw. You know how much shit you gotta write to put up the bylaws for the insurance
bro,
policy?
if he thought niggas was scamming
Retarded,
before.
bro.
Nigga, that was Friday.
I'm in there. Say less.
Yeah, the earthquake
So we got
scammers
the
about to be going
unemployment
crazy.
And earthquake insurance by Monday.
I'm about to start walking around like my equilibrium off. I'm about to just be everywhere. Like, I'm here to sign up.
I'm still shaky. I ain't never been the same.
I heard they was doing that here, like signing people up. I got aftershock symptoms. Like, yeah, and that's another thing. They kept sending the alerts like, oh, you might experience aftershock.
Did anybody get aftershock?
Because there was
There was aftershock.
Yeah,
I
but
heard
there was
people
two of them.
saying that.
Yeah,
Where? I
yeah.
didn't feel anything.
I don't know. That one I didn't notice, but
Nah, they was in Dykeman. My brother said he felt one.
That's crazy.
oh yeah, no facts. That was actually a funny story.
I was probably in
Cheers.
Jersey.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. Now, that's some mad shit going on.
Yeah, it is a lot. Yeah.
Don't worry, y'all. We're going to get to the thing you think we're going to talk about. But did you see that Chance the Rapper and his wife are getting divorced?
We
Yo,
did. It
mind
did
you,
come out.
when I heard about it.
What was the first thing that popped in your head? Go ahead.
Oh
a
no,
joke.
not my wife. Oh no, not my wife. I was like, oh no way, not oh I love my wife. No way.
Yo, I'm like,
Mind you, I seen a video. I seen like
nah,
okay,
you saw
so
the
yeah, carnival.
video?
Like I'm like, I hope he didn't get
I
divorced.
know.
For
I was like, I know it
that.
ain't this because
I
this
mean-
was so
I
long
mean,
ago.
that
not
y'all
but
had mad time
at
to
the
get
same
divorced.
time. So it's like, yeah, they did have mad time to get divorced. So I don't think it's just that. I think that was just like, oh, that's
That was
an
the thing
easy
that happened,
moment,
yeah.
yeah, where it's just like,
That
oh,
was-
you embarrassed me. Like you remember that time you was doing carnival, you slapped that girl's ass. It was a
Nah,
little
he didn't
excessive.
just slap the ass.
I mean, yeah, it was like he
had a good
was
time.
doing this. Like, I mean, that's not just a regular
carnival.
slap. But that's what I said. I said, oh, it's
Yeah,
carnival.
you know?
And when he noticed the camera, oh, what did he do? He stopped. I feel like he stopped and kind of got up and got off that dub. Simple as that. You feel me? It's not like he was just like, yeah, Chance the Rapper.
But see, that's what
think
what
that's
make
what
it
messed it
sus.
up.
Because
Yeah.
because like, oh, what
You
would you have
stop when
done
it's like,
if the camera didn't
oh,
go
I'm not
off?
supposed to be
Right?
doing this.
Okay, I didn't think of it like that, but yeah,
I mean,
okay,
you
that
had to
does look.
talk. You had to
he's
talk
supposed to turn to the
before you
camera and be like,
Yeah, make it funny or something, right? Like, I try to dance frontwards now. like,
don't dance front wheel at carnival. Like, what are you doing?
Pause.
What?
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 Nigga said vagina. Ew. Y'all fuck with that?
Said, brother, gay as hell. I just shook up his sexual orientation.
Yeah, I said the same shit. He said, pause. Like, what? What you mean? Nah, but yeah. So, Chance divorce. I don't know. What happened? Did you guys have information on that? Like, what's?
Nah, they put out the standard press conference like, oh, we mutually decided,
Of course.
and we're both still going to be there for the kids. Da, da, da.
It looked like it was a video.
I don't know what it
I don't
was,
know.
but this is why this is crazy, right? Because when he put out a letter, I don't know if you ever seen the letter he put out before he got married.
Nah, I might
Where
have.
he was like, oh, he met her when he was like 8 years old at his like mom's office party or some
Okay.
shit. And he was like mad shy at first, but he knew like, oh,
That was
she was
the
the most
one.
beautiful woman ever. Like I was gonna be with her. And all these years later, finally get to marry my best friend. This and the third. You do that. You Chance the Rapper. You fake. You know you on the come up. You on the rise. You got 10 days. Like you buzzing. You got acid rap. Oh, you got coloring book.
Oh.
And then it's like,
That
yo,
was really taking off.
the debut album. And you named your shit like the album or like the big day or some shit.
Yep.
And it's a whole album about your wedding day. Like it's like stylized around, oh, this is the big day. Like, oh, it's the wedding day. Half the songs is basically, oh, I love my wife. And then you get divorced, like, I guess like 5-6 years later.
Follow up album.
Oof. Hopefully, I don't. I'm saying I want niggas to get drug habits, but like do a little bit of acid. Like
I seen a lot
Get back in your
of
bag,
that
like-
on the internet. Like, oh, we got chance back. Yeah, let's do some acid and get back to it.
I'm not fronting. Like the last couple songs he put out, they was fire. But it's like you just need a little bit more drugs in your life. Just put the cigarette down. Just get a little bit of acid, a little bit of weed, a little bit of something.
Yeah, come on, do a dab. Like,
Yeah, do a dab.
I'm supposed to do something.
right? I don't know. It's tough.
It's over
He
now.
did do that whole album based off his wife. I do remember that. That just the relationship, preaching it to others. Not saying that's bad, but you were very preachy about it.
That's the hard part of like, you want to showcase your love and be like,
Yeah.
nah, this is true love,
Yeah.
da da da. And it's like, oh, nah, that shit ended.
Now, you know how
And now you
easy
look
it is.
stupid.
Yeah, now it's very easy for someone to be like, "See," that's all they have to say is "See."
And now like imagine, I don't know, but like in this scenario, they got divorced because she did something wrong. And it's like, you didn't tailor the whole
You done
debut
did all
album
that for
campaign around this woman, and she did you dirty. Like that album really kind of set your career back a little bit because that was
Yeah,
your
that
moment.
did.
And then
Yeah.
and once you put that out, that's when it was just like, oh, Chance the Rapper's ass.
Yeah. Yeah, it happened. That's what happened.
Kinda, yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
help that
Honestly,
man.
damn. It's sad to
So,
see. You never want to see, blacks get divorced.
No, you still young, man. You know?
Work it out. It's mutually, assured.
Niggas gotta say
Separation.
That, bro.
You gotta say something.
Anytime somebody puts out a statement and say it was a mutual decision, that means, we was in here about to fight, and this was the only alternative.
Yeah, we have to separate.
We
yeah.
got to do this.
It's like when shows break up, and they be like, "Nah, we made a mutual decision to part ways."
Of course you did.
Of course, it was more mutual for one person than the other. Probably,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
And it's like, and it was because this was the only option at this point.
Yeah. Damn, right? That'd
know?
be crazy. That would
Shout
be
out to
crazy.
Chance.
Yeah.
Guess new
Brave
music
for the
coming
family,
soon,
I guess.
right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
New
Prayers-
album,
prayers and
follow-up
wishes and
album.
stuff and all that.
The Big Payback or something. I don't know.
Don't do that.
It's just him making Max strip club records, right?
You're going to be like, you ain't see the tip drill version of this video.
Nigga do a Christian tip drill. Nigga he gonna swipe his credit card between two collection plates. So yeah, that's for the building fund, baby.
You feel me? Yeah. Get that grotto.
For the Holy Ghost hoes.
Get that grotto. The Lord
feel me?
gonna love that.
We gonna add 2 more pews in this bitch. Don't even worry. Pastor getting a new chair. We gonna get the little motorized shit that go up the stairs for the mothers, for the mothers in the church. Shout out to Mother Davis. Every church got a Mother Davis.
Everyone. Every single one, yo.
Oh man! All right, what else is going on? What else we got?
Random shit going on. They're saying that this year is the year where there's going to be 2 broods of cicadas emerging at the same time.
What the fuck is
So
that,
as
man?
if enough shit wasn't going on. I don't know if you guys know what cicadas are.
No, I'm completely.
Cicadas are like giant. They're like giant.
Them fly things? that
Yeah,
making
they
all
like
that noise?
locusts, but bigger.
And they make mad fucking
And they
noise.
make mad
Yeah,
fucking
I
noise.
know
They're
the
often
noise. I know the noise.
associated with, like supernatural shit or whatever. But they emerge like once every, I don't know, like 18 or it's a gap. They'll they'll burrow underground, the lay their eggs or whatever, and go dormant for a number of years. I want to say it's like 18 to like 30, maybe like 30 years. This is like one of the first times since like way back where there's 2 separate broods coming up at the same time. So it's like,
Are they called broods?
How
'cause
many's
it's
in a
that
brood? Oh,
it's
my
about to be a trillion. They're expecting a trillion
Wow.
cicadas to be taking over like a 16 state like drain in the Midwest and like in the West.
Oh,
It's
cool.
going to
So it's
reach
not
New
over
York
here.
too.
16 states
16 states.
of a trillion cicadas.
That's how big the brood is. From across 16 states, it's going to be like,
All-
they're
both
expecting a
broods
trillion.
equal a trillion? Or
Yeah,
is a
both
trillion
broods
each?
together equals
Okay.
a trillion cicadas. And then that's how you got to think, that's a trillion cicadas coming up to eat, fuck, do all this shit, and then
make
go
more
back
cicadas.
down, in the ground.
Where's the murder hornets at? We
Jeepers
gotta.
Creepers, right? Remember that? What happened to that?
We sorry.
Yeah, no, we gotta.
We need y'all back.
Get the enemies back.
Get the murder hornets. Get the bees.
Where's they
Get the
ops?
wasps. Get the other Autobots. Like
Son, that sounds like cicadas. Like, oh my gosh, bro, that's
Sound
gonna
like
be
they
annoying.
Sound like they need a predator.
Yeah, even though it's going to be centered in like the Midwest area, heading more towards west, it is like some brood in like New York in the tri-state area.
They about
It's
to
just not
fuck
as
food
like
up,
significant.
And Bill Gates just bought all that farmland.
you ever heard what cicadas sound like?
Bro,
Yeah, it's not cool.
bro.
Not cool.
So
Not cool at all.
nightmare fuel, a trillion cicadas coming out the ground, right? We love that shit. This is exactly what we need is a bug storm, like.
And they gonna eat your food.
Gotta get in that bitch like Shino Abarame. You gotta walk up to that shit like, smell my hand. Smell my hand. I'm one of y'all. I cover myself in bee pheromone. I'm cicada man.
Big Sicky gonna get you. Yeah.
Yo, son.
Little sicky now.
Bro. That's it. Nah,
man.
yeah. Definitely something to be aware of. I can't remember the exact date that's supposed to happen, but it's supposed to happen this year. I'm thinking around like more towards summer.
No, that's what I need at
The
the
summer
cookout.
months. Yeah, so
So what the fuck is that?
expect that shit. And they look like gross. They look crazy, so you know.
I could only imagine.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to, right?
That's some crazy ass
Just
shit.
if enough shit ain't going on.
We got fucking Naraku out here.
Yeah.
Let's see. God said I'm gonna show them.
Right?
This ain't even my best work. This season finale, ooh wee.
Yeah, he said,
Oh, we like damn.
And then what we got behind that? The eclipse coming tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit going on, right? Oh, right.
Full
I forgot.
eclipse.
Yeah,
Full.
the full eclipse
Said,
is
nah, the
happening,
moon
right?
Taking the sun over
Completely. For a decent amount of time as well. Do not look at it.
The moon said, "I'm gonna put my shit out, and this whole room gonna get done."
Pause. Pause. Gayest personification of the moon ever. I'm gonna pull my shit out in the what? 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 This nigga outside looking at the moon. Like, yes. Crater me. Fuck wrong with boy.
Yeah, no, that was a little wild. That was where did that
bugging
come
out.
from? I don't know. Cicada and out, man. You
feel me?
Cicadas.
Now I'm gonna say a non-pause eclipse joke. Yeah, what y'all gonna do when you're outside and you just start seeing pale motherfuckers come out the manholes?
What?
Mind you, I was just about to
During the
say.
eclipse, you just start seeing motherfuckers come out from underground.
Yeah,
Don't do
nah,
that.
come
Don't
on,
do
come
that.
on. It's a
Stay
lot
the fuck
going on.
where you
It's not, that's how I know, though, a lot of shit is like, oh, supernaturally tied, or this is just a window to try whatever, because they're about to use the fucking super collider to try to see if we can recreate a potential, what was it, sixth state of matter, like when the eclipse happens. So they're charging the shit up for like a week, and it's like, oh, it's man, like, oh, come on,
don't
stop
do
trying to open
nothing.
Dimensions,
Like,
like,
what are you
yeah, these
doing?
niggas want to try to see what's going to
What's that
happen when
shit?
they
That
do
shit
this.
when they open the gate in Demon Slayer. Like, stop touching shit.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
So it's like, oh yeah, it's a lot of things going on that's tied to this eclipse.
About to be real
Niggas is
monsters.
trying everything. They're trying to summon Cthulhu and all kind of shit. So
Fam.
Stop.
yeah. You got the cicadas, we got
Yo,
the full
stop,
eclipse,
man.
we got these
I'm not
niggas,
gonna
the
Got
scientists.
iPhones. Like, let's just stop right there.
Everybody
we could get a
stock
new
up
state
on
of
salt.
matter.
I'm gonna go cop an Impala and we about to go and get some flannel. Because
Why
clearly,
the Impala?
you ain't watch Supernatural?
It's essential
Oh,
to the
that
story.
Impala.
Yeah, like we gotta go cop the
I was
Impala.
thinking about
yeah.
the cop Impala.
No. Yo, mind you, we seen a fucking cop with a GT the other day. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that was weird as
The
fuck.
Ford joint. They got a contract for those.
I'm like, y'all
Mustang.
niggas racing? And
Wait,
the
a
shit.
GT with gas?
Nigga, yes, like the
Oh,
race
nah,
car
that's-
GT.
You're not supposed to have that. That wasn't
Shit.
in the budget.
Shit was
And
like
shit
matte
metallic gray. It's like
Yeah.
metallic light gray with the
Facts.
NYPD shit on it,
Facts.
sirens wailing,
Did
cover
it
in
say
the front.
5.0?
Nigga, I was trying to get off the same street that nigga was on.
Can't
I
even tell
believe
you,
you.
but
I believe you.
As soon as I seen that, who
like,
are you
what the
chasing?
fuck?
You
Yeah,
know what? Let me
straight
go.
like that. Like,
Let me get out of
Say
here.
you.
what do you need one of those?
Because them niggas about to hate crime and get away.
Nah,
Yeah,
facts.
right?
Like, yo,
Pull back up to the scene like, oh my God, what happened?
talk about the damn budget. What we don't got money for. Right?
Yeah.
That nigga's
Clearly.
over
This
here.
nigga Eric Adams.
Yeah.
Talking about budgets and money.
Fucking snap.
Y'all heard it? Well, I don't know if y'all heard about it, but the girl who was the district attorney, rather, in Atlanta, who hired her boyfriend to work on her campaign with some case.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think he's saying she was like a side girlfriend or whatever. Like they in a relationship. He was in the middle of a divorce already, and he signed the contract. He divorced his wife when he got the contract from the district attorney for $700,000, and she ended up getting spousal support. Like it was like a requirement that you get spousal support. And they upped his spousal support to $5,700 a month because of the contract. So it's like, oh yeah, you thought it was smart to leave your wife for this new job. Bam, you got to pay this. Then it comes out that he was in a relationship with the district attorney, and he lost the contract for conflict of interest. But he didn't lose the spousal support.
Oh, he still got to pay that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and lock me up, dog.
Yeah, what the fuck? This y'all trying to line me? Like, what's
Go
up?
ahead and
What's
lock me
going
up,
on?
dog. We ain't.
Who did I piss off? Like,
The motherfucker, you like, why you did that? Why you got
Why I
the
tried to-
contract and then left your wife as soon as you got the contract?
these could have been two completely separate things going
the
on.
same
Like,
time.
oh,
Y'all don't trust God's timing?
you feel me? Like, this could have been two separate things. I could have been working on this divorce, you feel me, for a long time, and this so happened to get a new job. Oh, look at that. Look
Your
at that.
girlfriend got you a new contract, $700,000.
She sound like the woman I need to be with.
It sound like a yeah.
You
she
ain't
sound
giving me
like
no
a
money, bitch.
You feel
Like-
me? Down ass bitch right there. You, feel me?
me?
She making sure I'm eating and we eating good.
You over here asking me what's for dinner. This bitch made sure we ate. I need to fuck with her.
You know what I mean?
I'm making sure you eat. She making sure we eat.
Yeah, yo, keep the
One
kids.
of these things don't need to be here.
Yeah. Nah, that's wild
You
though.
feel me?
Damn, and he still got to pay the 57.
$57.50.
Yo.
And the district attorney broke up with him, or they still
Yeah,
together?
no, it's all over. You ruin my career. You got me looking dumb out here.
Damn, like, Ali, how all of this happened? How did all of this happen?
News-
That's one of
news
those.
got
I
out.
bet you wonder how I got here.
Yeah, I was about to say that's one of those. Like, oh yeah,
I had it all.
I had it all and I lost it.
And I said to myself, what would beans do?
I forgot what case he was on, but it's a big thing.
Beans wouldn't back down.
Beanie, like,
Secret
yo.
was the Mac.
Yo, nah, out of control, out of pocket.
You feel
You
me?
hate to see it, right? Damn, that's crazy. That's
And
crazy.
that's spousal support.
Nah, it's kicking
That,
his
don't mean,
ass.
that ain't child support. It's like, yo, it's just because we were together. Like, you got to pay me this.
Yeah, but now you even said that the divorce was happening for a long time. Like, oh, I've had this proceeding happening
Clearly.
for before. I don't see how this relates to what. And then like, all right, so I'm jamming shorty. All right, cool. So what? Like, we got the contract. We doing, you know what I mean,
You're
good
not supposed
business.
to- you're not
I
supposed
feel like
to be
women
doing
only
that.
do that when like they don't win in the breakup.
Yeah, that's it. We got to pull your
Like if we
contract,
get a
bro.
divorce and you already fucking some Jamaican like Tay Diggs or some shit, you ain't really worried about what I got going on.
Facts.
She said I got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, like you know, nigga killing your poom poom. You ain't worried about what I'm doing.
Bob sledding on the weekends
You feel me?
for the Jamaican
Nigga
Olympic
calling
team.
me, yo. What's your poom poom, dog? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's foul. That's foul.
Ah,
Damn,
it's
you go
cold.
from
It's a cold
hero
world.
to 0 and 2.2.
Nigga.
Got
Damn,
nothing
man.
to show for it.
Damn.
Nothing.
And they still taxing you. So
And they
it's
took
like,
your bitch.
Yo, man, if you're a real hustler, you'll get it back.
Yeah, word.
gotta
too.
But
get
I'm
it
not gonna
back.
front. Those are kind of insurmountable odds. Bro. I don't think there's enough hustle and bustle out there. And you said they was in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna have to sell ass, bro.
Hustle and flow.
You're gonna have to sell.
Listen to my tape, man.
Sell a little Bucci.
Niggas on the strip selling Bucci Cat. Like, yo, Nah,
Cat
cats
is
out the
wild.
bag, fellas. Shit for 30. Cat out the bag for 30. I put it back in the bag for 50.
Help that man.
Nah, nigga down there off 2 honey packs.
No diddy, no diddy.
What's going on, y'all? You guys enjoying the episode? You see Dave's back from suspension, right? Didn't really work out how I thought it would be. But, you know, since we're all here, like, make sure you stream Lemon on all digital streaming platforms. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know, and, like, other cool shit that would make me happy. Like, y'all want to make me happy, right? 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 All right, cool. Get back in the episode. All right, you ready to get into this music shit, y'all?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Man. It's Thursday night.
Set the scene. Man.
You in your house, wherever you at.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you how it happened for me. Is I don't know what niggas is doing. It's Thursday night. It just past midnight. Oh, we ain't here editing. It's like 12 something. Go on to YouTube, do some metadata shit. See a J. Cole song. Oh, might delete later. Oh, 7-minute drill. So I'm like, yo, I think J. Cole just dropped a song. Man's is like, nah, this nigga just dropped the album.
Facts.
I don't listen to it. We listened to the song. It was the diss, but I listened to the album the next day.
Yeah.
So I want to start with the album before we get into
The actual
the
diss.
actual diss. Okay. Everybody here
Marvin.
listen to the album?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this project?
Mid.
Wow. Okay. I didn't think it was mid. As an album, I'm looking at it as, all right, cool. Like, one, this is not the fall off. Like, you've been talking about the fall off for so long. This ain't the fall off. So this lets me know, oh, he has shit. Like, oh, I got an album to just post and might delete later. That's clever. Okay, cool. Intro, fire. I heard last year a song on Gucci Mane's new album. He had a song with J. Cole on it that was kind of like doing numbers and shit. And I was always thinking like, damn, that's an interesting mix. I would have never like put that two together. So to hear that on J. Cole's album, that was dope. Just the overall, like the songs, and it was like, I think it was like 12, maybe 13 tracks total. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, J. Cole was going in. He's in rare form right now. It's been that way for a little while. I enjoyed all of the songs. I like the energy that the songs had. They had that, oh, niggas is thinking I'm not really it. Like, all right, cool. Regular shit. Oh, this is easy for me. You feel me? I also felt like it had that overarching tone of, oh yeah, nigga, come and see, bro. If you wanna try, come and see. Like, and then it leads up to the last, and it leads up to the
I
diss.
agree with that. The only thing that really just made me throw it in the mid category was like the beat selection.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of just the flow of the music while he's rapping. It's like, yo, you rapping your ass off cool, and it's like, yeah, you got good songs in here, but a lot of it was just not
like
for me.
what's the song that gave you that feeling from the beat selection? You want me to read you the track list?
I got it right here. Let me just go. I felt like Sticks and Stones was fire for me, right?
Okay.
But something annoyed me about that beat.
Okay.
And it was like maybe the kick wasn't where I expected it or whatever. And then one that really just kind of hurt my heart. It hurt my heart because I heard how many people just was like, oh yeah, this is so fire. The Pie. That beat wasn't it for me.
I wanted to say you had some validity to your things, but you're clearly drunk.
Crying. Yeah, nah.
That was two of like the better
Facts.
I agree. I wouldn't say the project is mid. I think that it's kind of lackluster because I feel like there's a certain expectation from certain people's projects. So if it don't meet that standard, even if it's just like a
Throwaway.
like a throwaway, it's like, oh yeah, you kind of put yourself in a space where you don't have the luxury of like, oh, here. Like, yeah, people who want to hear you rap is going to enjoy hearing you rap. But as a project, it's like, oh, this didn't wow me as a project.
Especially from J. Cole right now. J. Cole right now.
Right.
Oh, shit we just heard.
You know, I'm going to get into that too when we start talking about the actual diss. But I like the project. I wasn't super wild. Pricey was cool. Only thing I didn't necessarily like, not even I disliked it, is the Gucci Man part at the end is like, I don't want to say Gucci Man don't know what those words mean, but I know he didn't put that. I know J. Cole asked that nigga to read that because
I also thought that.
Why is Gucci Man speaking in this way? That's not how he talks.
Yeah.
That's not how he talks. Like,
Yeah.
So that kind of was just like, okay. Crocodile Tears was cool. I heard that already. That was released. The Cameron, the Ready joint.
Yeah.
That was cool. I feel like
That was fun.
I feel like that shit should have been way more fire, especially with the energy around, especially like being from Harlem, the energy around that song in general from when Dipset did it. When that shit come on, the energy that shit invokes. The nostalgia that you could bank on with that song. I feel like you could have went way crazier than that. Like, certain niggas, when I hear their songs, I'm expecting to hear some shit that I don't think nobody else could have did given the same beat. I didn't get that vibe from that song
At all.
Yeah.
Hunting Wabbits, that shit was hard. I fuck with the like Meat Canyon sample pause that he got with the Elmer Fudd scale with that shit. That was cool. Hide Your Bitch, that was alright. I don't know. Fever was alright. It was a nice change of pace, but it's like a lot of the flows and shit he was using is like, you kind of sounding like Drake on some of these shits. Some of the lines be like kind of dated, like the whole Joel, like you play for the 76ers. That was trash, bro. Like that was trash. If niggas ain't tell you that, they don't love you.
Cheers.
And just overall, it's like some of the content for me is like, all right, so not to be like how Drake, Drake might do this as well, but you know how Drake had that line was like, like right now, imagine me still rapping like if I never made it. It's like, I've been so far removed from that space for so long, it wouldn't make sense for me to rap like that. I don't understand why a nigga who hasn't rapped like that and is now kind of like a recluse where it's like, yo, you ride your bike, like you don't be on the scene like that. I don't know why you keep trying to paint the narrative that you was in all these dangerous situations and there's all these guns around or it's niggas with the hammer or like, hey, it's like, nigga.
Told me you gonna do this. Oh, shut up.
Like, nigga, shut up. Yeah, like, shut up, bro. It's like, and it ain't saying niggas is soft or nothing, but it's just like,
Nah, but
bro.
the
Like,
narrative you painted so
never
far
been this.
just doesn't.
yeah, you like 40. I don't want to hear how dangerous Cumberland was because you ain't tell niggas you was from Cumberland until like 2015. Like,
Stop.
and it's like, like if you are from Cumberland, the pie shit was fire. I fucked with the Absol and Daylight shit. I'm always rooting for my niggas. Sticks and Stones was fire. Stuff Mode was cool. I need Boss to stop letting J. Cole get on songs with him and like do these things. Like from now on, Boss, like don't let this nigga. I'm tired every time y'all do a song together, J. Cole's dropping a 68 bar verse on your shit, or you just doing the hook. Like I need you to come out and cook this nigga on a song one time. Like please. What else? The 3001 shit was cool. All the songs is cool.
Yeah, the songs were cool.
Trader Truth and the Beats, it was cool. Overall, as a project, it's like, this is a smooth 7 when you like remove the J. Cole hype. There was a lot of disses in the project. All of which I don't think were aimed at Kendrick. I think also he be taking shots at Drake. So this is kind of what I wanted going back to our previous conversation about niggas. It's like, stop acting like y'all scared of Aubrey. Like this nigga too. So I want to see how niggas react to that, but I also want him to let it be known that, I'm talking about Aubrey, because I told my philosophy is if you rap some shit and it applies to me, even if you're not talking about me, you talking about me. So I think I would like to see Drake move forward with that kind of energy in response to this project.
Yeah, because it's definitely had like those elements of, I'm in attack mode now. You feel me? So every song kind of has that like that tone where it's, it's a more aggressive J. Cole than you would typically be used to within the last 5 years at least. So I enjoyed that aspect and getting to see that. I guess this is our first time actually seeing like J. Cole in battle mode. So if that's what that is, even like the songs leading up, all of these songs leading up to what's that shit called? 7 Minute Drill. All the songs leading up to 7 Minute Drill still had like, subtle lines directed at niggas and shit. So it's kind of like, this whole album was kind of like, this whole album kind of had that. Oh yeah, who wants it? Like who want to see what's going on? Niggas is calling me out. All right, cool. So Yeah, I liked it overall. I wouldn't say it was mid. I'm not the biggest J. Cole fan. I would say like I have no problem with his music. I think he's great. I just don't. I don't have a lot of J. Cole on my playlist. So.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay, but
It was good.
Because it's not terrible. It's not trash.
Nah, it's not.
It's
It's not.
good. It has a lot of good shit in here. It's just, as a cohesive project, I'm not listening to all the songs from beginning to end.
Yeah, nah.
all right. So now with the diss track, how we feeling about that?
I definitely wanted to know what 7-minute drill meant at first, because it was like I expected a 7-minute song.
Right.
I was wrong.
I did too.
I was wrong about that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So what does 7 minutes apply to? And I think that the producer came out and spoke to what it meant. And it was like they had these little challenges that they do in the studio where they'd be like, yo, make a beat in 7 minutes. And it's whatever beat you come out with. All right, that's what I'm going to rap to. And I said, oh, that makes sense to why I feel like these beats are like.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you did this in 7
Yeah,
minutes.
I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, that I can
Okay.
accept that a little bit more. Then it was like, all right, write a verse in 7 minutes. And he would leave him in the studio 7 minutes, write the verse. And he was like, yo, when I came back in the studio, he like, yo, I really got some shit. Like, give me another 7 minutes. And that's what led to the title being that. So something to appreciate
okay.
in there. Like
Nice
the
backstory.
haste of it, little exercises that he been working with to keep up the writing. It speaks to why he able to write so well. Because nah, you got to make sure this shit good. I just wish you let the producer not play your game with you. Like,
Crying.
I
I feel you. Yeah.
How'd you feel about the actual, how'd y'all feel about the actual content of the song in terms of?
the henchmen and like all your people on the phone, shut up. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear what your man's killed and how your man's bodied this and bodied that.
Yeah.
Like, you've never been that, so don't do it now to be the #1 rapper. It's like you feeding into everything that you saying you didn't want to be a part of, all these constructs that you talk about and speak against. And then the first thing you want to do when it's time to actually go into battle is talk about, oh, yeah, I got my 40 on me. What? Don't, even if you do,
Fair point.
don't do that. Don't do that. And the way Kendrick came at you, first of all, the energy is off in relation to this being the response. You talking about you love your brother, but you got to do this to him. Like, they just punched you in the face. Like, I don't want to hear Martin Luther King. I need Malcolm.
Yeah.
Like, you got punched in the face, and you dad said, yo, like, I don't want to do this to you. He did it to you. And he was responding. So it was like you kind of slapped him. And he said, yo, men don't slap men. So he punched you. And now y'all in the middle of the fight, and you like, yo, you really want me to do this? You really want me to do this? Yeah. I said, I choose violence.
Basically, yeah. I told you that, right? I'm bipolar. Do something. Yeah, I thought it was, like I said, this is my first, I guess, this is my first time seeing J. Cole in battle mode. So, the lyrical ability is there. It's always going to be there. Do I feel like this response, all right, taking the entirety of the album into consideration, leading up, like the build up, I guess you would say, leading up into this track, I would be like, oh, that kind of elevates the track in my mind for me. But as a standalone single or track or diss record, targeted at Kendrick, I guess I would have liked it to be more direct. You know what I mean? Like when Kendrick's verse was going on, it was like, oh, we know exactly who we talk about. Granted, he has lines in there that, we know exactly who he's talking to and who he's referring to based off,
I see why you can say that.
yeah, like what just happened. But him saying shit like, oh, you drop you drop a hot verse every 30 months or so. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Kendrick kind of like don't really be. He literally just said he was retiring from TDE and shit and suing other endeavors. So it's not like, but even then, like Kendrick's posting or I guess dropping schedule has always kind of been like spaced out, I would say. So that was that. I like the aggression. I like that he's now in this mode. This is my experience to J. Cole and like him trying to be like, oh, I'm in battle mode now. I'm attacking niggas and shit. I don't know. I still think Kendrick got it. I feel like Kendrick's verse was as a battle diss verse from delivery and shit was just more impactful. I feel like J. Cole's response wasn't as impactful. It didn't leave like the crater in the ground, like you know what I mean, like an asteroid just hit or some shit. It just, to me anyway, like I feel like it was a good response from a person who's lyrically talented, addressing being brought up in conversation. Like you made some good points as well, Dave, when you was just like, yo, like, don't say things we've never really heard you say before.
That ain't true.
Yes, you never had that personality. In fact, you went fake hermit. Like you're a pacifist almost.
I don't expect you to shoot anybody.
Or at least you have the demeanor. The demeanor you give off, that energy you give off, is like, oh no, I'm like a sage. Like I'm walking around here like
nobody would ever.
My hair's longer and I'm wiser now. Like I don't resort to trivial shit like violence or whatever. So that was just interesting. But like overall, like I said, it's good to see Cole in his version of what like battle mode is. Overall, I like the track. I definitely listened to the album probably like 3 times since it dropped, just so I could be sure. Like, all right, what am I hearing here from Cole? Like, so it's like, all right, I'm impressed. I'm impressed from the fact that this is a guy who's pretty much told us he was a pacifist this whole time. And now it's like, what is he going to do in a battle arena? Like, what is he going to do in a battle environment? So it's like, all right, cool. Like, I think this was worthy enough for Kendrick to like respond to. I'm not expecting a Kendrick response to this, honestly. Not going to hold y'all.
To be clear, I do want to say it is definitely one zip. I'm calling the fight at Kendrick doing the verse. I understand it was little hints here and there, but it's like, yo, everybody talking shit until the nigga say, yo, meet me in the back of the school at this time, and that was Kendrick, and then he just like, punched him dead in the face, and we was waiting for J. Cole.
I got this shit 2-0. I got this shit 2-0. I want to say round 1 was the first person shooter when he was saying little slick shit, and the bottom of the first round was like that with the Kendrick verse.
Okay.
I would say Kendrick got round 1. Mm-hmm. Round 2 is an automatic win because this was ass. This was. You took 2 fire producers, put their beats together, and asked it like
hot garbage.
And you asked it. It was trash, bro.
Ryan.
Like it was like, and this is like, when I say it's ass, I don't mean J. Cole can't rap. Like we all know he can rap.
Let's
right?
say lyrically talented.
But here's how I look at diss records. 1, I feel like diss records have to have some like shock value to it. It gotta have some anticipation and energy when it come on. I feel like if they played this on the radio, at no point in them playing it would they have to do this and start the shit from the top where it's like
the flex bombs.
Oh, back to back, they ran that shit up. You feel me? Ether, Takeover, all the other diss. I Smell Pussy. All the other fucking diss tracks on
Like
Earth that came out like that. Yo, oh yeah, we gotta run this shit back, Turbo. Like, we gotta play this shit from the top. I gotta talk. I gotta fuck up you join this song to bring this shit back to the top. I don't get this. You started with a little hook. That was a little hook. Like, oh, hey, light work. Like on PWC. All right, yeah, that's cute, nigga. I don't want to hear about you and the shooters, bro. I don't want to hear you getting niggas stretched, you body bagging niggas. I call the homies up. This will get taken care of. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. You ride bikes with thin wheels. Like, shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Like, I don't want to hear that from you. Like, that's not the personality type. That's not the energy we get from you on a regular basis.
I'm telling you, give like Sage. You give like this guy, like you feel me, like the
even
nomad.
If you just give like regular human energy, it's like now all of a sudden, you get niggas murdered up because it's a diss track.
All of a sudden.
Second off, for you to have been running around the last 4 years doing these features the way you've been doing it and talking about, you number 1, you the top rapper in the world, and you waiting for somebody to jump out the window and say something. When somebody jump out the window, that is not the moment for you to be like, yo, I really fuck with you, man. I don't want to have to like
do this.
I don't want to have to get my rapper bag. Nah, we already here, nigga.
Yeah.
Like you've been saying you've been waiting for somebody to jump out the window. Now, if I jump out the window, that's not for you to then ask me, hey, man, I see you jumped out the window. I wish it was somebody else that jumped out the window. I was like, oh, bet, nigga. You was the nigga. You're the unlucky victim of all the energy that I've been asking for all these years. You didn't have that.
Yeah.
At all.
You didn't have that.
At all.
And it was just...
You copped the plea.
Yeah, then it's also like, I hate when niggas have like beef or fallout, even if those are just like more of a competitive thing instead of niggas about to be getting shot outside shit, right? Don't wait till these moments to then say some shit because you need something to respond with. Like, if before this came out, if we was cool and you never once mentioned oh this shit was whack, I ain't like this project or whatever. Just because that's the public consensus in certain circles, don't vocalize it as a fact from your standpoint now because we got to beef. Also, I need you to have some self-awareness, Jermaine, because before this feature run, there was a period of time where niggas said if you put on J. Cole, the hoes is going to sleep.
Yo, remember that?
There was a period of time when you was trying to produce all the beats on your albums and it just wasn't it, bro. So I don't think you should be the nigga to run around talking about niggas is whack. Or like, oh, niggas shit not hitting like that. Also, the album shit is like, okay, yeah, niggas feel that way about To Pimp a Butterfly. But your whack albums don't have the songs that his whack album had.
Yeah, like niggas gassed it up or overinflated it.
Yeah, it's like, okay, niggas might.
I mean,
if the consensus is niggas gassed it, and that shit is, if that shit is whack, right? If that shit is a whack album, he still got big songs on a whack album. You got a whack album with no song that's as impactful or successful as the whack song or as the good songs on his whack album. Your whack album just has whack songs.
Yeah. And then like the whack album won an award. Won a very prestigious award.
For writing.
And they were teaching it in classes in college about it. Like, it was a very successful fucking project. But I get that though, because that was Kendrick. But Kendrick's a conscious rapper. I feel like niggas be overlooking that.
But they also said that you tried to do that. Like you also made the attempt to try to do it to Pimp a Butterfly with the For Your Eyes Only, I think.
And that shit was mid. But also it's not even about being it's not even about necessarily being a conscious rapper, because you could say for a period of time Common's a conscious rapper, like Talib Kweli, all of these niggas, right?
Right.
But it's like, oh yeah, nah, you're mad artsy. Like, oh, the nigga created like an art piece of a project. Now I didn't like To Pimp a Butterfly because, when Good Kid, Mad City came out, that was my shit, and I wanted another album like that. So it was like, all right, cool. You doing all of this other shit right here, that's not for me to say is whack. It's like, oh yeah, I wasn't trying to hear this right now, and I just never went back to it. But you, as a person, that you had a Jay-Z cosign, your first album was okay. The niggas who really pumped that shit was like the Dollar and the Dream niggas. Born Center, like that shit was 14 songs too long. Crying. Forest Hills Drive, you did your thing. For Your Eyes Only, and KOD, and with the little Kill Edward alter ego shit. So it's like, you not necessarily, the things you're saying is things I would expect like a Drake to say, where it's like, because Drake has, I guess, commercially successful albums where it's like, people fuck with Drake albums, like even if they're all not like classics or like super duper albums,
they're going to do numbers.
Oh, we all kind of fuck with these albums, each one of them. You don't have those albums outside your core fan base, so that's why it's a crazy conversation and point for you to make. Lastly, just me, I like when people have a stance that's their stance across the board. If you saying like, oh, you got a hot verse every 30 months, right? All right, cool. Separately, I want to know what your opinion is on Andre 3000, because if this nigga's widely regarded as super great ass rapper because of the success he's had from albums, his creative shit, Kendrick got the same shit. He drops albums whenever he wants, like sporadic over long periods of time. Oh, do we have the same for the people who agree with the notions in the song? Do we have the same opinion about Andre 3000? Because it's some of y'all that's going to still say Andre 3000 is one of the best niggas in the world while agreeing that with J. Cole, like, oh yeah, this nigga only hot because he dropped a song every 30 months. Don't make sense.
It's not adding up.
Yeah, it's like all of it, like the whole... this whole diss was just like, oh, like, nah, this is just some light shit. Nigga, don't bring no light shit. You don't bring light shit to the
Punched in the
features.
face.
And this
Don't
is the
bring
first,
light shit to this, bro.
This is your first impression. This is our first impression of Battle J. Cole, right? And then it's like I said, there was no crater, there was no impact on
Stop
this.
telling me you fuck with me if I just told you fuck you.
I
Like,
punched you in the face.
Yeah.
I literally jumped. Oh yeah, fuck what you talking about. It's me, nigga. Y'all niggas is ass. Fuck you. You ain't tough. Da da da. Don't respond with light work. Like I'm PWC. It's just. Shut up.
I've seen people on the internet give this to Cole. Like, oh, Cole.
I heard a nigga say Cole killed Kendrick. The nigga Kendrick's dead, unresponsive, kind of dead. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, like, what did you hear?
Now, the only thing I can say for that is because I can see people seeing seeing J. Cole dropping this album and then attributing the entirety of the album towards this diss or towards the beef, where it's like, oh, Kendrick did a verse, J. Cole dropped the entire album.
That nobody.
Not
says
the
it's
album.
better
I
than
wouldn't
the
say
one
the
song.
entirety of the album is that. If you want to go like, oh, what did he say towards Kendrick? Based off what Kendrick says towards him, let's look at his official diss, the 7-minute drill, and then we're going to compare the two. I felt like the energy were two completely different energies.
And the points in the song just don't make sense. If the statement of we cool, but then, oh, once I get the top spot, now niggas want to diss me. Yeah, nigga, because I also want the top spot. And if I think I'm in the top spot and there's a shift that says this person's in the top spot, oh, the conversation is now going to be, oh, well, he's not better than me and I'm ready to prove it. What are you talking about? Also, how do you wrap the lines, you know, like, oh, yeah, nobody mentions him. You know, nobody mentions you, Kendrick. And let me read it. I want to read it.
Yeah. Is that the one where he was like, are we only discussing him because
Of the diss?
Yeah. If he wasn't dissing, then we wouldn't be discussing him. Okay. Now, what's the last Kendrick Lamar song you heard before like that? His album?
Around the Big Steppers, yeah.
All right, cool. That was like a little over a year ago?
Yeah.
All right. Who's the first person to mention this nigga after that?
Kendrick. I mean, Cole. And the first person shooter.
You mentioned me to literally say, yo, nobody mentioned you unless you dissing somebody. You literally took time out of the verse you was writing to include me
speaking of
in
that.
your verse to be like, oh,
That's
yeah,
a
me,
good
him,
point.
and Dot's the big three, but I feel like I'm a number one. Don't say I'm nice and then say you feel like you better than me and then talk about nobody talks about you.
Speaking of that specific part right there, do y'all think that they asked Kendrick to be on First Person Shooter and he declined? Because the rumor is that he was requested to be on the song, which is why the initial line of "We the Big Three, like we started the league" was there, and then Kendrick denied.
So he changed his verse around?
No, so the ending was Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake. Like, oh yeah, nah, it's just the two of us now.
Nah,
I don't believe
that don't
it.
make sense in terms of like the verse.
Yeah.
There's a possibility they asked him. I don't necessarily.
I can't see Drake
See
doing
it.
that. I mean, maybe someone on his team, yeah, but I just
I feel
can't see
like
Drake
I feel
doing
like Drake doesn't want to be associated with Kendrick Lamar because of the numbers that Kendrick Lamar does, and from their whole beef stemming back from Control. I feel like Drake's whole thing was to remove himself entirely from that person.
Is this a real beef? Like, did something really happen? Like, is this really about verses on songs?
Well, it's
Yes.
depending on how you take it, right? Now, if I do Control, right? Here's my stance and my statement. Now, you don't have to be like, you know, taking it seriously or whatever, but because of your station, niggas are expecting you to say something. So I say something about Drake shit, I'm saying shit about Big Sean on his song, right? All right, cool. I said about all of these things, certain people in certain stations, Drake, especially J. Cole, we want to know what you guys feel about that because we got this person, right? We're all aware that these are kind of like the breakout stars of this generation.
Y'all are all peers.
All right, cool, right? One of them just said that you guys suck. He basically said you guys suck.
And he wants smoke.
And he wants smoke.
And you got to look at it from Drake's
What are you gonna
standpoint,
do?
right? Drake comes out, everybody's like, "Yo, Drake's about to be the next big thing." Oh, Kanye West, I want to direct your, whatever fucking video that was with the girls playing basketball, whatever. Oh, you with Lil Wayne, you with Nicki. Oh, yeah, nah, Drake's the next big thing. Drake's the next big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Next big thing. Got Kendrick coming out. Oh, co-signed with Dr. Dre. Nigga does a show in LA. Snoop Dogg, the game come out, all these niggas come out and basically crown this nigga the king of the West Coast. Oh, all that same energy you had where everybody said you was the next big thing, niggas like, oh no, this the next best thing right here. Like, oh, this nigga right here, nah, he the one. This nigga right here, the game is hyper competitive of a nigga. He came out early on. Oh yeah, nah, this nigga's the one. I don't even think this nigga had an album out yet. Oh, this nigga's the one. This nigga's the one. So now it's like, all right, cool. You do songs with Drake, who's already the biggest artist. You get into a position where you got success, and now it's like, oh, I smoke any of you niggas in here. You're the only person that I potentially view as having the potential to dethrone me because the support that you have, everybody loves you, and your success when it comes to like album sales and shit. So you're the only person who's technically can be in this field. I'm not gonna war with you because that's only going to benefit you. And it's not really going to benefit me because, oh, we're in the same area. So now certain conversations can be had. Like if Drake is dissing Common never sold as much as Drake or does not have the potential to sell that much in today's age where it make, oh, Meek, yeah, not Meek, you do good, but you don't do Drake numbers. Oh, we got a nigga that do Drake numbers. As Drake, I could never publicly entertain this shit because now if I lost, there wouldn't be the, oh, well, it wouldn't be no excuse. It would be like
money.
Right. So that's like, oh yeah. So I don't see him doing that. It's a possibility he did though. But if I refuse to be on the song, it don't. The way J. Cole's verse is structured, it don't seem like he switched the verse up to be like, oh, you didn't want to get on the song with us. It's like niggas don't get on song all the time.
Definitely. Man,
niggas got to diss better. It ain't hard to diss.
It's time to get real.
You could have literally said all of that. And, oh, see, this the shit too. It's like you putting a hook on it made me feel like you tried to make it like
a song.
Yeah. That song don't go, bro. Like we not gonna hear that shit nowhere. It's not gonna hit the charts.
It's only gonna come up in the diss in the beef talk.
It's none of that.
And what was the?
Now you brought up a good point about the radio plays. Like, dropping a bomb, flex bombs.
Yeah, that was my other one. What was the body bag and zippers for, bro? You just told the man you love them, you don't want to kill him, and then got body bag and zippers. Stop.
Yo, because there's a formula, right, for beef. You talk about all the dangerous shit you've done or the dangerous shit you're into.
No, he didn't talk about anything he did. He talked about, my man called.
I'm adjacent to danger.
Stat filler. He gets
Fam.
stop snitching.
Like,
he about to go to jail because
it's right. One, it's so much shit, bro. It's like it don't make like I peeped the shit you did where you was flipping like the Jay-Z lines from his diss or like this Nas line from his diss or whatever. But you telling me, 4 albums in 10 years, that's not a fire. It was hot when Jay-Z said it. And here's why it was hot when Jay-Z said it. Because niggas used to drop albums every year. That's why I was like, oh, you only put out 4 joints in like 12 years. Like, nigga, you ain't really doing nothing. But oh yeah, we're in a day and age where it's like, we don't have to do that. I have the time to do that. Before it was like, oh, you have to put out an album next year because as the label, I'm expecting to make money off of you.
Facts.
DMX put out 2 albums in 1 year, one time.
And they both.
That was the thing. Oh yeah, every year niggas put out an album. If more than 1 year went by and you ain't put out an album, everybody kind of be like, damn, when this nigga gonna drop?
Where you at? Plus the accessibility was also different, limited. You don't have that.
You get to a certain point in today's age, you don't have to play certain games. You don't have to put out a project every year. Drake hasn't put out a project every single year. Nigga just upped his output in the last couple years. Same shit with J. Cole. There was like a big ass gap before fucking Forest Hills Drive came out. You just been on a feature. Like, you've been on a feature run for so long that you've managed to stay in the public eye. You ain't dropping a project every fucking 10 to 12 months, bro. But also, if every time I drop an album, my numbers is up here, why are you talking to me?
I'm breaking records. Break more records.
Why are you talking to me?
I'm getting projects you were supposed to get for rap albums.
For rap, like
Got a
for
Pulitzer.
rap.
What?
For rap, right? Like, come on. Like, this And I didn't even-
Then he
shit.
said, nobody care about the white people awards.
Niggas only. Nah,
That
real shit.
Yeah, no, that was a good point too. Yeah,
Niggas only don't care about the Grammys when they don't win the Grammys.
Word,
Drake's
like, don't
issue
do
with the Grammys be, I got nominated mad times, but I only won a small amount of times. Mm-hmm. Okay, if Drake won all the Grammys every time he was nominated, you think he would have something negative to say about the Grammys? No, because he would feel like, oh, they get it right.
Yep.
Y'all only don't like these things when y'all don't win.
100 nominations, right?
Because if I don't have the best rap album, hey, I didn't have the best rap album this year. Cool. Like if a nigga this year had an issue that was in the rap category, was upset that Killer Mike won,
Yeah, I
you
wasn't
don't have
listening.
self-awareness, bro.
Yeah,
nah,
you weren't
broke.
listening to
Your
rap.
antennas
You
is
weren't
broke.
listening.
Right, now you complain about the Grammys getting it wrong in the rap category because you was in that category with Killer Mike this year. You clearly just drunk. You clearly just believe in your own hype. I don't want to hear y'all
Or didn't
niggas.
listen to Michael. You didn't listen to the shit.
Right.
Go listen to it.
I don't want to hear niggas talking about they don't care about the Grammys. Nigga, yes y'all do.
Because you're talking about it. It's on your mind, rent free.
Y'all care about the Grammys the same way. Oh, y'all go get if y'all feature on a song and they get a Grammy, I bet you went and got a Grammy.
Yep.
I bet you don't tell niggas, hey, remove this from my name. Like, I don't want to be Grammy nominated artist, so I don't want to be Grammy winner of this, that, and the third.
Right.
Refer to.
Right. Niggas is not
You're not taking that
conceding
stamp off.
their
You're
award.
taking
Yeah,
that
no.
bonus pay.
If I'm an actor and I'd be like, fuck the Academy Awards, like, fuck these niggas. If I win Best Male Actor of the Year, and I don't tell these niggas to suck my dick, keep their award, I clearly didn't have a problem with these niggas. I was just
Word,
mad I
you was
wasn't
just
winning how I
bitching.
thought I was
You was
supposed to
just
win.
I was salty.
You're just
That's
bitching.
what it was. Oh,
You know?
the person I least expect me to be.
You feel me?
Salty.
Only nigga, and we gotta start looking into when niggas was nominated for Grammys and shit. Because the only person who should really be having an issue is Kendrick because of that Macklemore shit, and
Yo.
Beyonce because they keep robbing her because of racial reasons.
And what happened to Macklemore? That he was supposed to be the messiah for them, but anyway,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying, bro. 100%.
Make a better diss record, bro. That shit was. We
yeah.
not gonna hear that at all this summer.
No.
Yo, and
That's it.
that's a great point
We
when you
just gonna
brought
hear this
that up
in round
about
one.
the radio plays. Like, oh, like that. One, the song like that as a song in comparison to 7 Minute Drill is a much more enjoyable song. It's Future, it's Metro Boomin, and then you got Kendrick on there going crazy. 7 Minute Drill, I don't think it has that replay factor, that variable
that one
that's going to make
yell
you go back
that
to it.
that he doing in that verse is
And
got
that's
the whole
shit.
summer.
Drake got all y'all niggas trying to make y'all disses hit records, right? A lot of niggas do that. I won't even say Drake got niggas do that. Niggas be trying to make their disses hit records. You missed the mark, bro. Like they
Completely.
not playing it on the radio. Niggas is not running that shit in rotation.
Nope.
If you hear that in somebody's car, that's gonna be the only car you heard that shit in that week.
Actually,
Fine.
the algorithm is doing something because I put both songs on my playlist. I hit shuffle and it plays them right behind each other each time. I'm like, oof, look at this shit here.
Interesting. Yeah.
But in the
Pure
real
comedy.
world,
Yeah.
in the real world, what's it? April? I want to say by June.
And they doing it.
You go to the strip club, you go to the barbecue, you go to the party,
You won't hear that.
you go to the baby shower. You are not gonna hear light work like on PWC. Like,
Unless someone deliberately requests it, because niggas will be playing like that. That's
See,
going to
if
get
I'm in
played.
the party and they play like that, and I see you go to the DJ and be like, "Yo, can you throw
Nah.
on the light
Right.
work
That's
PWC?
what I was gonna
You know, the
say.
booth be high. Can you throw on the PWC? Yo, we gotta jump this nigga, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Nah,
got a
but that's what I
rollie
was
with
gonna
the
say.
bezel.
The way they did it with the algorithm, they play 7 Minute Drill first. So it's like, oh, they setting you up to say, oh, I hated that compared to this. Like, because once you have like that come on right behind it,
You know?
Yeah.
it's like, damn.
It's just-
sound like this shit
it's-
came second.
I get what you were trying to do on some, hey, I'm in a place or space where here I could drop this album and then address whatever the fuck is going on this album real
Right.
quick. And then like because I have all of this ready. And then a major point that I'm trying to make against you is that you rarely do drops. Like you do drops sporadically. So that's my flex on you. That's my first flex. And then this is my I guess my haymaker, my knock 'em out is the 7 Minute Drill. Which is like, oh, it wasn't heavy enough for me personally. For me, it just wasn't heavy enough,
Man, it
bro.
wasn't even a punch.
Stop
wasn't
telling
heavy
me
enough.
y'all friends, bro.
Yeah.
That too, right?
Motherfucker punched you in the face.
This is gonna be crazy because y'all know I'm in G Unit. I feel like Ja Rule did a better comeback when he put out Clapback in response to all the shit 50 was doing. We at least heard that some places.
Nah, facts.
We not hearing this shit, bro.
It's hard for me to
It's gonna be
say
the rest
like,
of
oh
the
yeah,
week.
we are. I don't see it.
I
don't see
also
it.
don't have a
gonna make
horse
it
in
out
this
the week.
race. I'd really just want, if it's gonna be a back and forth, like make it good. Like don't put no bullshit out and the niggas got
Do you guys
all the reasons.
Do you guys feel like since J. Cole made, I guess, the first move in terms of Drake and him, that Drake feels more comfortable to like drop something to follow up?
Oh, now he know he got to do something when he do it though.
I'm telling you, Drake is not going to directly address this nigga. He's gonna do his usual shit and just say shit in songs every now and then. But
Or
it's like,
talk about it on stage when he's performing.
you know, like,
Say like something, I'm the best. I'm not worried about nobody.
I just think at this point,
I know Kendrick about to do something. He about to respond. He
I don't
like,
know.
Oh,
I
this
don't
is
think
all-
so. I don't feel
this-
like this is
Nah.
enough to make me want to
He-
respond.
you know what I would
'cause
do?
when you punch somebody and they ask you like, "Yo, you sure you want to do this, man? You sure you want to fight?" Yes. Boom. I'm not hitting you again, and I might knock you out this time.
I think to prove a point, I don't even think Kendrick needs to even diss this nigga. I think Kendrick should do features with everybody in the music industry and smoke them shits. Like, just to be like, oh, the shit that you're doing is not difficult. I could also go out here and do this to the third. And it's also going to change the narrative niggas have about
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar being whack because he has a large white fan base. Like, niggas love to try to tell you that, oh, niggas is whack and they can't rap because you don't like it. That don't make sense.
Wow.
I wouldn't sell 600,000 units the first week. The whack niggas who make records, they don't sell 600-some thousand the first week if they whack. How?
Just doesn't add up. It just never adds up, bro. Never adds up. I never really had
About to be
these
like-
guys taking this W in the first place. So I will say, you feel me? It's good to see that somebody responded. Not too much time went by. I would say it was like maybe 2 weeks, I
It's
guess.
a 7-minute drill.
2.5.
Yeah, like 2.5 weeks before.
14-minute drill if the nigga said,
Hey,
hey,
so
let
you
me...
give me another 7. I see why.
Yeah.
Should've took
Yeah,
7
the
more.
songs is misleading. You definitely
took
should have
7
called it
more.
something else.
You should... Now, if he'd have named it, I guess I had to respond, right?
Yeah, there you go.
That
That would've been clean.
but that sets the tone.
And that
where-
would've been
where
you.
It
Like,
explains.
oh, I have to say
That
something.
would have
Yeah,
been
yeah,
you
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I would have believed that more. I would have been okay with that. I would have been okay with this tone and everything. But when you listen to Kendrick rapping on like that, he already hitting you.
I
like,
don't
with
care how
punches.
good of a rapper you are. Ain't no nigga in bike shorts about to tell me they gonna get me bodied. I don't believe you. Like,
and on
Especially the khaki bike shorts. Like,
And on the other hand, when Kendrick is making these statements like, "Oh yeah, we believe it, bro.
it's my little Compton nigga.
Yeah, we
yeah,
believe
nah.
it."
It could happen.
Yeah,
You know?
there's a little bit
PG
more
life,
credibility
man.
on that side of town.
That's that.
Oh, how y'all feel about the label? I don't mean to keep going, but the label beef part of it. Apparently, like Kendrick left Interscope, he went to Columbia. J. Cole just got on Interscope, so they saying like, "Oh, this is a label thing."
Nah,
They feeding it.
I mean, well, maybe will they play on it
I
for
feel like
sales? Yeah,
it's gonna make them
definitely.
money. I don't think they purposely was like,
Yeah.
yo, J. Cole, come here since Kendrick left. So like,
Right.
we
Let's
could, like,
orchestrate this marketable rap
But I
beef
don't know
for
if they
nah, I
like
don't think
swapped,
that.
but I know.
Yeah, they're
Kendrick
definitely
apparently
gonna
got
Kendrick
capitalize
Lamar's
on it.
over at
Yeah.
Sony
his-
Columbia.
yeah.
But this last thing was Interscope or something like that.
Yeah, the J. Cole thing was Interscope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar was on Interscope.
Yeah, but his
like
last
his
album
PG Lane.
was exclusively licensed through Interscope. So the
Yeah, that
Mr.
was his
Morale,
last. That
Big
was his
Step Up.
last project with TDE,
Okay,
which is like through Interscope.
I understand. So now the PG Lane, everything.
Yeah, that's over somewhere else.
It's about to get dark.
You know. Yeah. Anything I want to say before we get out of here?
Not at all, man. I
Hope
just
that,
don't. I
man.
don't think. I don't think Kendrick's gonna respond to
He
what
needs
J.
to.
Cole did.
He
I don't
needs
think.
to.
I
Just
don't.
smoke
I don't think he needs to.
Put
bro.
him in a blender.
Nothing about
Put him
what
in a
J.
blender.
Cole did made me feel like, oh, after I heard the album 3 times,
Oh, he said he
nothing
was
about
gonna- he said he
that
was gonna
album made
humble
me
him.
feel like. Yeah, he did. He said a lot of things. I feel like
Oh,
nothing
humble me.
about the album made me feel like, oh, I can't wait to Kendrick respond to this.
Right.
It was more so just like, all right, cool.
Just
like-
know about to beat the shit out of him for
Listen,
this.
man,
Like,
J. Cole's a great rapper. I just need y'all
OD.
niggas to stop glazing. Like, everybody stop glazing. And when you diss niggas, just diss people correctly. Like,
Yeah. J. Cole never really get even like, all right, given the ability, nothing about J. Cole gave me like, oh, I'm a battle tested warrior. Like, not to say that he's not. I'm just saying like, oh, you don't give that
You're not a
energy.
You're not a killer, bro.
Yeah, you
don't-
fight if your life depends on it.
You're not
but
a
you
killer,
got-
bro.
Yeah, if your life
Not
depends,
to-
I'm gonna say you could make the kill.
Not to go
I'm
back into
sure.
this, you're not a killer, bro. Like, you're not a killer. Like, as a killer, no killer looks at it and be like, damn, you know, you're really cool. I don't really want to do this.
Yeah.
So I don't care who's here, nigga. My fucking grandma pull up talking about something. I got 16 for you. Oh, I'm smoking you at the cookout, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you're. I don't give a fuck what start hurting while I'm rapping.
So the
Exactly
Nah, I
what
need y'all to
Kendrick
hear
said.
this.
Yeah, the energy was just
Call the
Nah,
ambulance
just
when I'm
Melly
done.
Mel
it wasn't enough for me. Like I would have liked it a little to be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Better luck next time, buddy.
No.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if somebody else drops a diss. I might drop a diss record. All right? I'm gonna drop a diss record on myself. It's the
Crying.
Problem versus the Hustler. Nigga, the Problem versus the Hustler was better than this shit. You feel me? The Problem versus the Hustler
It
was
was
better
fire.
than
It was
It
fire.
was. It
Light
was.
work.
It was a time.
What the fuck?
It
What's
was
the
a
name of
time.
the, like? Yeah, the Problem versus the Hustle was better than 7-minute drill. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, you get anything y'all want to say before we
Nah,
got
man,
here?
nah.
Leave him,
That's
leave
it.
him be.
Super duper. Lastly, for realsy. Lastly,
Yeah.
When we was talking shit a couple weeks ago about the Monopoly scores, I want y'all to know that I am in fact in the lead, like I said it would be.
Crying.
And we go ahead and cut the cameras off.
Another week.
Computers computing me.
Earthquakes and whatnot.
You know? Yeah, you want to start a rap beef?
With who?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We just diss a nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. See what he do. He ain't gonna do shit.
Let's go to like old folks' homes and just start like, you know what I don't like about you, nigga? World War II, nigga.
Where were you, nigga? Pearl Harbor. You know what I mean?
Who's your barber, nigga?
Fuck this wheelchair. Like.